Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol LMFA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and pretty much makes summarizing the price action today pretty straightforward. So if you were to say, Clay, look, summarize this for me quickly. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I got turkey to eat. I would call this a pump and dump on thin ice. Now, when I say pump and dump, I don't mean that towards the company. I don't know anything about the company. I'm making that statement based solely on how the price is acted. So from a price action perspective, yeah, pretty close to a pump and dump, and I'll get to the thin ice point here in a second. But what is my definition of a pump and dump? Well, where a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases, even lower. So let's kind of establish a little context. And for a while, the price, definitely, had established this area as support. The price fell below it for a little bit of time. And then, when the price did break up above it, the break essentially occurring right around here, that was kind of the fuel that set off the big movement. So let's quickly go through the definition. First part of the definition, price makes a really nice move. Well, we just established the move started there, and then all of a sudden the price went all the way up there. I'm thinking we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Considering this all happened in basically a day and a half, again, I think we can all agree this is a short amount of time. And then finally, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play. So actually, let me change this to the color of some sort of ice so we can picture this as a thin ice point. But that's right here at about $1.45. So let's say the price comes down, walks along the thin ice, and eventually starts to work its way back upwards. In that sense, to be fair to the bulls from the big picture point of view, that would have a low right there. That'd give the bulls a low down there if you envision each of these as stair steps. And yeah, in the spirit of being fair, that would be higher stair steps in the upwards direction. However, if the price comes down to this thin ice point, breaks through it, and then just continues on down, at that point in time, you would literally have the price right back to where it started. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that actually have genuine power are not going to go back to where they started. They're going to make some form of progress forward. So that's why, to me, $1.45, very, very important level on Friday. Remember, the day is, the markets are closed on Thursday for Thanksgiving. But we'll see what happens with it on Friday and see if the price can hold above $1.45 or not. With all that being said, I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.